This conference will now be recorded.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have one amendment to add to the agenda, which would be 8C, scheduling work session or sessions.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
I'll second.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0-0. Public comments. Individuals may address the city council about any items of concerns. Speakers must state their name and limit the remarks to 5 minutes. Public comments. I will close public comment portion and we'll jump to the consent agenda. All items listed on the consent agenda are considered routine by council and will be approved by one motion. We will do a roll call because there is a resolution in one of the consent agendas. There will be no separate discussion on these items unless a council member requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and be considered in its normal sequence on the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Any further discussions? Bob?
Aye.
Joan?
Aye.
Kevin?
Aye.
Fred?
Aye.
And I passes 5-0-0. Let's jump to accounts payable, BOB.
I just wanted to highlight a couple of them. One was 81981, or to Deere Company for the new mower at the sewer plant for $57,5774. The other one was for Knutson for trestle repair of $56,134. And everything is done out there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. And the other one I wanted to mention was to Elcor for some manhole repairs, which we, I believe, approved earlier for number 81984 for $15,400.
I guess I have two comments on public, or on accounts payable. One, I was over the Trestle Bridge, turned out great. I mean, they did a great job. That was the first time I was over here a week ago. And two, I believe that payments came from sales tax, correct? That's where that was on. So that's where that money came for repairing the trestle, which we approved.
Yeah, to clarify,
2-3
it was
months,
it was the sales tax money that came from Rochester when the legislature had them pass out some money in the area. So that's been an account for quite a while.
And yeah, so I just wanted to bring those up. Any more questions on the accounts payable?
I'll make a motion to approve accounts payable for $139,814.99.
Second.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0-0. Thanks, Bob. Let's jump down to 7, unfinished business. Resolution 2025-30, approving the proposed budget levy collectible in 2026. Kim?
I didn't make any changes after what we've talked. I know that we are hoping that we can reduce the levy going forward, but we will need to review that during work sessions.
That's one of the work sessions that we're going to do probably in October for sure. Strictly going to be budget and just kind of figure out if we can cut anything or add anything or move anything around. So, and we should have all the unions done by then, I would think, or hoping or planning.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yep.
So I just need a motion and a second to approve the proposed budget.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Any further discussions? Roll call. Bob?
Aye.
Joan?
Aye.
Kevin?
Aye.
Fred?
Aye.
And I passes 5-0-0. Thanks, Kim. Let's jump to new business, set public hearing and adoption dates for the 2026 final levy for budget. Brian?
Yep. We need to set the public hearing date for December 4th. That's the first council meeting in December at 6:05. We usually do it at 6:05 p.m. And then the final adoption for December 18th. That's the second council meeting of the month. We need a time on the first one because that's a public hearing. The second one is just an adoption. There's no hearing that night.
So we need to set it for December 4th at 6:05, correct?
Yep. And then, well, we're setting both dates.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0. Thanks, Brian. Let's do the Merck, or 8B, Merck WEC Gas Franchise Zumbrota. Mike talking about that, Flaherty?
Yeah, he was, but he didn't make it. He hasn't called. I just talked to him 5 minutes or just before the meeting here too. So he must not be able to get on. Unless you're on there, Mike, somewhere? Nope. Well, basically what we've got is every 20 years, we need to update our gas franchise agreement. There's not really a reason to go away from Minnesota Energy. So I had Mike Flaherty take a look at the agreement. He had just done one for another city, so he made pretty quick work of it. Get some things in there that needed to be in there. I don't have all the ins and outs on what was added and what was subtracted, but the one thing that Mike and I did talk about was a question of a franchise fee always comes up. We did not put a franchise fee in the agreement. In the agreement, it says that the franchise fee will be by ordinance with the fee schedule. So that's something we can talk about during work sessions, whether or not the council wishes to have a franchise fee associated with the Minnesota Energy. Right now, the only franchise fee we have is with Charter for the cable. And we're also working on Excel franchise agreement right now as well. So we'll have those discussions during the work sessions. But for now, we're just asking for approval of this agreement, again, which states in there that there'll be, if there's a fee, it'll be by ordinance at a later date. It's my first one, so only happens every 20 years on all these things. So we're just looking for approval. It's just a motion, second, and approval for this. It's an ordinance, but we don't need to have a public hearing for this type of an ordinance. It's not a land use type ordinance. I have Mike check that out, and Morgan as well, just to make sure. So we're just looking for approval of this ordinance to renew the Merck agreement.
We do decide to put a zoning or ordinance for a fee, what kind of a fee is that, or, I mean, dollar value? Would that be-
Well, that's negotiable. There are some guidelines with that. But what you need to know is that fee, of course, is passed along right to the payers. So a lot of communities do have a fee for a franchise fee for all of their utilities. We haven't so far other than Charter. So, but yeah, we can't just put any fee on there. There are guidelines.
And that's the fee that we charge the Excel or Minnesota Energy.
Basically, you can put a franchise fee in the agreement that allows them to operate their franchise within the city limits of Zumbrota.
So we charge them and they're gonna turn around and charge our customers. I mean,
Correct.
and my guess is how it normally goes, if it's only $5, they're gonna charge the customer $7.50 because they're gonna make a little bit. Just how everything goes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case or not, but we can have more discussion on that as we move forward. Excuse me, as we move forward.
Those franchise fees come once a year, so we don't see those.
I'll make that motion to approve that.
I'll second.
Any further discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0. Let's do work sessions. Do you guys want to schedule the next 3 months, or you just want to do October and then next council meeting we can do November and then the following? Just my thinking or reasoning is as our schedules fill up, we can see what works better then. Or we can do all three, whatever works best for you. But for the one for October, I don't know, I guess Wednesdays, except for the 22nd open for me, or, I mean, I don't know what other people are. Because I was, the third Wednesday, the 22nd is EDA. So I don't know. What?
MEA?
EDA meeting. I mean, 15th,
I could make the 15th work.
Fred?
Yep.
Do we have a time, does that work for you, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do like 5:30 work.
That work, I mean, does 5:30 work for everybody?
5:30 usually works for me.
5:30 on October 15th? That work for you, Grudem?
I'll make it work.
Do we want to do November or do we want to wait?
My thought was that if they're all on the calendar, then we can schedule around them.
You want to, how about what do we have on the 10th? November 10th is the Monday. Is there a planning and like,
November 10th.
We'll need to reschedule the planning meeting, which is on Veterans Day. I don't know if that's going to be on Monday or Wednesday yet. So I don't know for sure when they're going to want to do that.
I'm out of town on the 10th.
I'm going to probably be out of town on the 17th. Fridays, I don't like to do stuff on Friday, just people can do family stuff or getaways. You want to do Thursday, the 13th? Or do we want to wait? 13th work for you, Fred? Kevin?
If it's early, I got a meeting in Rochester at 7. It depends on if we go for only an
You
hour.
want to do 4, you want to, I mean, you want to do 4:30 to 6 on the, I know that, I mean, so can I, that work for you, Fred? I would say you're retired, but you're not, because I haven't seen you
Oh,
retired.
pretty much though. Yeah, I can make it work.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
The
I have
13th
appointments early that day, so.
13th at
4 o'clock
4:30 to
is
6. Brian, that work?
fine. Are we thinking 4?
4:30 to 6.
4:30.
And then might as well talk December. I mean, obviously, we're getting holidays.
And we want to hit the week of the 8th or the 12th probably, because that's the week before the council meeting where we have.
You want to do the 11th? Which is a Thursday? You shouldn't be mowing by then, Fred, so.
Yeah, and I don't.
You'll be back retired then, right?
And I don't do snow, so we're good there.
I could do that if we do 4:30 again.
Yeah, is that gonna work for you, Bob?
Shop closes at 5:30, so it's better for me at 5:30. We'll see what happens.
I mean, or do we want to do, how is the 9th? Do we have any meetings on the 9th? Is that planning and zoning normally?
Yep.
Tuesday? The
Yep.
second Tuesday? Is that
Yep.
planning and zoning? For the 8th, does that work better? Just make it a little bit,
8th I've got fire training.
I'm out of town the 8th.
let's go back to 11th, 4:30 to 6 again on the 11th of December. So I have October 15th from 5:30 to 7, November 13th, 4:30 to 6, and then December 11th, 4:30 to 6.
Yep, and those will all be heavy budget discussions.
Are the all three of them, is that budget discussions there?
That'll be the
Okay.
crux of it, was the budget. You know.
And
We
maybe
always
might
slide
be
a
the
few
better
things.
thing too, is maybe break the budget in ports, work on a couple different major topics if anything, and then we can go to topic 3 or 4 and we can talk about that. And give you guys a heads up of what we'll talk about if you have any questions on certain areas. Or we're not, maybe we can just downsize it, but I just need a motion and a second to approve them dates.
I'll make that motion to approve the 15th, the 13th, and the 11th.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? Passes 5-0-0. Thank you. Reports, let's change this up a little bit. Miles?
Nothing for me.
Okay. Kim?
Just wanted to let you know that our auditor will no longer be auditing, so you're going to see a motion coming up for us to ask you for permission to or let out requests for proposals for a new auditor.
I bet you that'll be cheaper. That it, Kim? Thank you. Jeff?
I'm up in the night.
Thank you. James?
Just wanted to mention, we had our boiler installation finished today, so it went pretty smooth. We did have a little extra cost run over because of the hard water that we have coming in, so we had to take care of that a little bit. So I'll be sending the bill for the overage to Jeff and the water, so.
Is that something though, too, to think about putting a water softener? I mean, Jeff and James, I mean, Jeff.
Did they end up treating it?
That's what they did. They ended up treating it, so we have a closed loop system, so once it's treated in there, we shouldn't need to really put more water into it.
Okay.
Aside from that, we don't really have I don't take too many showers over there, so I don't really have a need for a softener otherwise.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Bill?
Nothing tonight, Mayor, thanks.
Chief? Ryan?
Nothing.
I have two quick things. One, we had the Senate bonding bill. Was that yesterday morning? Yeah. We had, 4 senators here. Did a presentation on North Gumbro district. It went very well. I think that at least 3 out of the 4 senators have been it and seen it and really are pushing for it. John Jakowski, is that how you say his name?
Yep.
Jaskowski.
Jazinski.
He's been a big advocate for it, so he spoke up on that, and we'll wait and see how that goes. Number 2 is parade, Covered Bridge Festival parade this Sunday. I don't know detail. I don't even know what time it starts. This week's been a busy week for meetings here, but I'd like to have council. If you want to bring UTVs, or if Fred wants to use is it a Mustang that you have? If somebody needs a Mustang, if you don't want to be in it, that's fine. We can talk about that. You have a golf cart, right,
I
Joan?
got a golf cart. My dad has a Mustang.
But if you want to use that or something, I can probably get another UTV if somebody wants to do that. So, I don't know
I
what,
can do that.
yeah, I mean, if you want to bring kids, wife, or, so I'd like to get at least everybody there if we can, or if you have any interest in doing that. Just, I mean, some of the public don't know who's on council and/or.
Will we somehow have it marked? So
Yeah, I'll get the,
So they know who we are.
I'll get the number to where we're at like we did last
Okay,
year.
yeah.
Because last year we had a different number and then we ended up running for the pool. We were in the pool portion, so.
Starts at 3 PM.
3 PM at the school is usually where they lined up.
Back.
Yeah, somewhere in the back last year. So if you want to join that, that would be great. That's all I got. Bob? John?
Nothing.
Kevin?
Nothing.
Fred?
Just, I see the boys do we have more than one of them thermometers for the pool? Is there gonna
Yeah.
be one like?
There is, yep.
Okay, because I seen the one that was kind of packed back in there, is like,
Well, back by the trail, by the pool,
Right.
one there. And then Chris put one on a sandwich board. I asked if they could do that, and yeah, Chris can do anything. So, yeah, we have one on a sandwich board. We're just gonna try and decide where to put it.